air pressure has some interesting effects. For example, did you know that air pressure controls the temperature at which water boils? Water is actually a very small molecule, and normally it would be a gas at room temperature. But it has some peculiar properties of its own which allow it to be a liquid as long as there's air pressure. Here I have what's known as a vacuum pump hooked up to a bell jar. When I turn the pump on, it's going to take most of the air out of the jar. Here I have an ordinary glass of water. If I take its temperature, the thermometer reads 21 degrees Celsius. Let's see what happens when I put it in the bell jar and then subtract air pressure. I'm going to turn the vacuum pump on and it's going to get quite loud, but let's watch the water. As air leaves the bell jar, less pressure on the water starts to change into gas. Essentially, it's boiling, even though it's at room temperature. Taking the bell jar off, and as you can see on the thermometer, the temperature of the water is 20.8 Celsius, just a little under 21 degrees Celsius, just like it was before I put it in the bell jar. Isn't that neat? Now, your body has a lot of fluid inside of it, mostly water. I wonder what would happen if we took pressure, air pressure, off our body. Would you boil? Let me see if I can find a volunteer. I couldn't find any human volunteers that would let me take all the air pressure off their body. So I went outside and I captured a little friend. I got a little bunny rabbit in here. You can probably hear it scratching around in the box trying to get out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our bunny rabbit and we're going to put it inside the bell jar and experiment on it and see what happens. Okay? Right, it's not a real bunny. I have a marshmallow peep. So there's our experimental subject lying inside the vacuum chamber under the bell jar. Now, the marshmallow peep, being a marshmallow, has lots and lots of air incorporated into its body. So let's see what happens when we turn on the vacuum pump and remove a lot of the air pressure that's currently on the bunny. You probably saw the bunny swelled up to nearly twice its size there. The air pressure inside the bunny tried to force its way out, high pressure going to low pressure. It's shrinking just a little bit right now because there is a little leakage in our system. But if we remove the air quickly, watch this. Oh, poor little bunny. Now he's all shriveled up. High pressure forced its way to the bunny's body and squished it. It compressed it.